It's Friday, April 8th. Welcome to the Daily Shed. Hello, friends. I'm Chevy. Welcome to the Shed. It's Friday. That's Buy Day. Here on the show. Which means I answer questions from you, open your mail, whatever we have to do. But first I want to stop and talk a bit about the show. And you remember yesterday's episode was all about how life sometimes just things kind of fall together and you just kind of stumble through it, and then you realize the day's gone by and you had very little input. Today was the exact opposite of that day. Today was like you got your new IKEA furniture home and you got it all ready to go and realize you don't have the instructions, and you decide to go for it anyway. That was today. Woke up, had to get the girls ready. That didn't go smoothly. Came downstairs, the truck wouldn't start. I left the lights on all night. Truck wouldn't start, don't have a second car to jump from, don't have a jumper box. Called my sister-in-law, she came and took them to school. It's snowing, so I had to ride the bike to work today, which I love riding my bike, but in the snow, not so much. You'll see today the thing I do at the end of the episode will be that. And then I got to work and I had a whole bunch of new ideas for this curriculum I've been working on, and so I spent all day focused on that task and really learning a whole bunch of new things. So man, it's been a dramatically different day from yesterday, which is neither good or bad. It's just that's what it is, right? So today's Friday. This show, I want to talk to you about the show today. I really want to try as we go forward to not have structured content on Fridays. I'd really like for it to be more about you or what you're interested in than me. But I do want to talk to you about this show. It's been 3 weeks. This is the 15th episode. That blows my mind because normally I would have given up on something like this already. And the only reason I haven't is because you continue to support me. You continue to show your love for the show. Now, if I was going to try to start this as a business, I might have considered this show already to be a failure. I have almost 11,000 followers, but there's like an asterisk on that number. The first 10,000 were not earned. The first 10,000 I got because I happen to have this video that's about 27 minutes long with about 2 minutes of content in it that for some odd reason has like over 3.5 million views. No idea why. That video has been up for 4 years, and in those 4 years it gained me 10,000 followers with essentially no other content. So that number has a big asterisk on it. So I have, in my mind, I have about a few hundred followers. And those people are the ones who are actually interested in what I'm doing here on the show. And they show up. You guys have been commenting. You've been liking. Each episode is getting about 100 views. That's pretty cool. I did not expect to get 100 views per video. But to most on YouTube who want to succeed, that's a failure. Right? I'm providing content that nobody cares about, or else my view count would go up. Well, the secret is my view count is going up. The secret is I check every day, and Google gives you this thing, and then you got charts and whatever. And it's really mind-boggling to think that there are people on this planet who are interested in listening to me talk for 10 minutes a day about what the hell ever. And I love it. That's so cool, right? It's such a unique way to reach out and touch the lives of other people that I'm like addicted to it, right? But I really had fun doing the creative content this week with the girls and with the reaction video because I really like the planning and preparation of that stuff, as well as just the general, I come down here and turn the camera on and talk. So I want to figure out a way to mix all that stuff in, but I want to keep it interesting. And you guys, those 100 people that are watching every episode of this show, you're the ones that I want to serve the most. Like, what do you want from me? Do you not want me to do the wall thing? That's fine. Don't send me anything and I won't put it on the wall. Do you not want me to do questions and answers? That's fine. Do you want me to do more creative content, or do you want me to do less creative content? Do you just want to hear me talk about a subject each day? I don't know, and that's what I need your help with. I need you to tell me. I need you to give me more suggestions. I have quite a few that I haven't got to yet, but I will. And a couple of them have fallen in line with another segment I've been thinking about running, so that's good, because they've given me some topics to prime that segment. But I really need to know. I really need to get the comments on this particular video stirring. So, thank you in advance for your comment, because I know that you're going to go down there and you're going to tell me, I want this, I want that, and I'm going to try and figure out a way to work that into this show. Like today on the way home, I was thinking maybe I could do like a fix-it bit, where maybe you send me something that's broken and I attempt to fix it. Now obviously it can't be like an MP3 player. I'm not going to take your MP3 player apart and fix it. But you know, you have a toy or something that needs fixed, and I attempt to fix it, and I show you how I fix it, and then I mail it back to you. That could be fun. I love fixing stuff. I am the fixer. That's what my kids call me. So, let's chat. Go down there and type me some comments. While you're down there, you can hit that thumbs up button. That's really cool. But the biggest thing you've been doing for me is sharing my channel. Every like and comment moves me up a little bit in YouTube's sorting algorithm, so my channel gets put in front of more people. That's why I keep asking for it. That's why other creators ask for it. If you like and you comment, that bumps me up a little bit. If you subscribe, that bumps you up even more. And the more that happens, the higher I go. And you sharing the videos means the likelihood of that happening, because it snowballs. So let's talk about this show, because I really want to make it for you. Okay, first up, I know I have some stuff coming in the mail because some people have contacted me and said there's stuff on the way. It hasn't shown up yet, I'm sorry. But I do have something to put on the wall from my #1 fan. I don't know if I've told you yet, but we got Monster, that's my 7-year-old, a phone for Easter. And she immediately started watching this entire series. It was like the cutest thing ever. She watched all my videos. She commented on some of them. It was really cute. So when she saw the Shedwall video, she gave me this. It says, "I love you, Dad, #Shedwall." She really wants us to go on the wall. So at the end of this, I'm going to hang it up. Thank you, honey. I really, really appreciate it. I love having something to put on the wall. Next up, questions. I didn't print them this week for some reason, so I had to write them down right before coming down here. And I'm still cold. The motorcycle ride home was cold, and my fingers are still frozen. Oh well. Skunk Monkey asks, are you into sports, and if so, which ones and what teams? Well, Skunk Monkey, yes, and I like sports, but I have very little time in my life to devote to them. I don't watch TV. I have too many other creative projects going on to distract me like that. But I do enjoy sports, namely hockey and soccer here in America, football. I do not like American football. I don't like basketball. College basketball is okay. Hockey and soccer are my two things, both of which I've played at previous points in my life for fun. I was in a recreational soccer league when I was a kid, had a blast, and as an adult I played a lot of roller hockey and street hockey with friends. For hockey, my favorite team currently is the Pittsburgh Penguins, and that's just because they are close to me. That's literally it. I am more a fan of players than of teams, and that's just because I appreciate good play. individual play. So the Penguins are currently my number one simply because they have a defenseman, which is my favorite position in hockey, that I absolutely used to admire. He's not so great anymore, but that's fine. And the Penguins happen to be like an hour for me, so I can go to games every now and then. It's convenience. For soccer, my favorite American team is Columbus Crew, just because their jerseys are yellow. The MLS is a pretty crappy league. Like they're not good players, so it's hard to watch because it's just so bad. My favorite football team is Newcastle United. I've worn their jersey on the channel before. They're terrible. They're going to get relegated this year, which in European League that means they have like a tier system. So you have the top flight, and then the champion, which is the Premier League, and then the Champion League, and then there's another league below that, like I don't know what it's called. So the bottom 3 teams move down a league, and then the top 2 and then a wild card move up. So at the end of each season, you could get kicked out of the major leagues basically and go into a minor league. That's going to happen to my team this year. It's happened to them just 10 years ago. It happened. They suck, but they are from roughly the area where my family's from in England. So, Sir Bob Games says, "Were you ever stationed at Camp Pendleton?" No, I was not. I spent 3 years of my 4 in the Corps stationed at Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii. I did my training at Camp Lejeune. It was called Devil Dog or something, and then of course I trained in Parris Island. For those of you who don't know, Camp Pendleton is another training camp. It's on the West Coast, but it's also a regular base, whereas the East Coast Marines, we train at Parris Island, and that's all it is. It's just a training base. Sir Bob Games also asked me, did you learn to speak Polish in school, or was it taught to you or as a child, and how many languages do you speak? I don't speak Polish. I've said it before, I work for a Polish publisher. We publish games, tabletop, board, and card games in both Polish and English. I don't speak Polish. My duties as the sole native English speaker on the team is to make sure that our English is good on our products, and then I manage North America distribution and stuff like that. So I don't speak Polish. I know about like 10 words. What I'm really good at is understanding broken English. I have an ear for it for some reason. And not just in Polish, but in any language, I can understand what people are saying. I don't know why. So it works out really well for me to be able to turn this Polish translation into actual English. I have been learning Polish over the past year, so I don't want to say I don't know Polish, but it's a really tough language, so I know very little Polish. How many languages do I speak? If I were to be dropped into Spain or Germany, I wouldn't starve to death. I could get by finding a hotel and eating and drinking, but that's really it. Like, I know enough Spanish to order some food, ask for a bathroom and hotels and that stuff, and the same in German. I took German in school, and that was 20 years ago, so I remember very little of the conversational stuff. Spanish I've been studying for the past about 2 years, so that's just been personal study because I work with a Spanish guy, and there's been a large influx of Latinos in this area because of oil and gas, and so it's been really fun for me to learn that language and be able to use it when I go to restaurants and stuff. So that's it for the questions. We're going to hang up the sign. I'm going to get out of here. We're going to talk in the comments. Let me know what you want for the show. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up, give me the like, give me the subscribe, and more importantly, share this channel with your friends. I love all of you. I can't wait till Monday. I'll see you then.